You're now listening to the Music, Lifestyle and Culture podcast. Yo, my people, welcome to another episode of Music, Lifestyle, Culture. Make sure you like, subscribe, all of that. Big up my co-host Esther, I miss you. But today we've got two guests, and I want to big up my sister Faith. You get me? Ba.
Hey.
And obviously you've seen my brother Ty. Obviously we own a studio together. Well, he's my landlord, you get me? So,
I love it.
you like hit up his DMs, tell him to go easy on the rent, please, you get me? Big up my brother, well gone.
Yeah, man, you're good.
You're gonna go easy. Right now, it's hard times for us, so yes, get me. I don't wanna get my team behind me just to get onto you, you know.
I hear you, but obviously before the camera, we was talking about big investment deals. You've been getting endorsements and that. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to. It's kind of hard to see it. It's kind of hard to take that on board. And you get me. Listen, it's hard times out here right now.
It's hard times, man.
Obviously, we work as unity. You get me? We move.
Unity. Come on, man. I might as well just plug in my studio. You get me? My brother Beans. You get me? Just look on my Insta. Just go underneath. Any questions you need, management, just DM Beans. You get me? That's what you should do.
Hey, you're killing Beans right now. Hey, but Beans, he's setting you up. He's setting you up to film.
He's not in there. You get me? He's not here. But yeah, Faith, how's your day been? What's going on? Talk to me, man.
It's all right. It's all right. You know, just out here, lockdown and that. I'm good. How about you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Gym, keeping busy.
Gym?
Yeah, I go gym in the mornings. I go gym in the morning because
your lifestyle's different.
Boxing
Us
gym.
civilians out here, you know, like
nah,
home workouts.
Allegedly, he allegedly.
Man goes to the gym. You get me? Allegedly.
Okay.
Do you know what gym I go to?
Oh, okay, cool.
You get me? I go to the gym in the park.
I just go down to my basement.
Yeah, it's cool.
To my home gym.
I go upstairs in my house and that I'm just doing burpees, loads of burpees. I do like burpees. When I do burpees, I do like 400 burpees.
400?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's like a lot of the gel man know about that exercise, just 1 to 400. And
chest to the floor.
No, not chest to the floor. You're going too far. That's commandos. That's commandos. You get me? But yeah, and then I'd always drive to the Costa Coffee, drive through.
There may or may not be coffee.
Oat milk, flat white with oat milk, flat white with coconut milk. You look.
There's alcohol in here.
You get me? You get me? Yeah, flat white with oat milk. Yeah, you get me? My brother Taser's here, you get me? Just playing bare loud things at the background, you get me? Be quiet, you get me? You get me? My brother Taser, you got to be quiet out here, you get me? Well, you done know.
Hey, cuz, so what you saying now? I'm seeing.
How's your day been? Chat to man.
My face fine, man.
Your surname's Clubhouse, people. You're my people. His surname Clubhouse, you get me?
That's why he was late.
That's why he was late.
This is like so funny. This guy sends me the invite. He's like, Ty, you need to come on Clubhouse. I'm just like, well, what's Clubhouse? I'm coming in there. I'm seeing money just moving in front of my eyes. Like, I'm like, I need, like, you know me, man. I'm a law-abiding hustler, man. You get me? So I was like, I need to get in on this. So yeah, man, that's how it's working for me.
Yeah, what's that? You got the Wimbledon on today.
Oh, Lord,
get me? You got the Wimbledon on, yeah? Easy. Hey, you got the Wimbledon rolling, you know.
Hey, listen, I've seen your safety deposit box, bro.
Say it again.
I've seen it.
Say it again. You see what?
Edit that out. Safety security box. I've seen that.
Oh,
get
security,
me? Yeah, I've seen that still. Trust me, fam.
What's your day today, Faith? Before we move on, like, what's your day today? What do you do? You wake up in the morning. The first thing you do you go into Clubhouse or do you brush your teeth? Or what's the whole pattern?
Do you know what? So like,
I don't brush my teeth. I just go in Clubhouse. I turn over and be like, using them. Then I brush my teeth.
That's mad. Man brushes my teeth still.
I don't care. I'm just being
real. You might need to change that up. I can't lie.
I'm gonna change it up still. Do you know what it is? I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna get up and then brush my teeth first.
Yeah.
And then go into Clubhouse.
Yeah.
That's a good start.
That's a good start.
Yeah. Self-care first.
Yeah.
and then Clubhouse.
Say no more. I got you.
But it's crazy. You actually can go on Clubhouse, and there's like a good, like at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. There's like 20 people of your mates
It's
that are actually on
mad. They are probably haven't slept from the night before. I can't lie.
It's
People that
crazy.
literally. I mean, I say people. I am people, but I have
That
done
ain't
it
slept.
before. I've done it before where I've been on Clubhouse till like 5 or 6.
So what's your day to day?
So I work in marketing, and my morning routines change because I got made redundant last year. So this,
100%.
do you know what? It's not even a sorry thing. It's great.
You're leveling up right now. Isn't
Literally,
it? It's the best thing that they did.
Literally. I mean, it's scary going into like self-employed.
Like
world.
when's the next promo? That's for me. It's like, when's the next someone gonna hit me up?
Honestly, the anxiety. Yeah. So like, so before I'll just wake up and log on to like, I don't know, Teams or something, check my emails. But now I feel like I can do whatever I want. So in the morning, I have a rule, don't go on social media before midday. So it's really hard, but I try and like even WhatsApp, I took off all my notifications of everything.
I live like that.
So it was because before I used to wake up and see WhatsApp, iMessage, and I'll go on Instagram and there'll be like a whole bunch. And like before you know it, you've just wasted like an hour of your day.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't go on there. And then I started like doing my morning affirmations. Like I do a lot of
women's been saying this. What affirmations?
It's so life changing. Like just every week I write out a new affirmation, and it's based on what I feel I want to be that week and things I want to address and affirm in myself. So I'd write out my affirmation. That'd be what I'd say like every single day when I wake up.
Out loud, didn't it?
Yeah, and also one thing that I learned that a lot of people don't do is say your affirmations as well in the afternoon, not just in the morning. So then it reiterates it for yourself, and then like pray, and then I kind of do my little to-do list. What I'm finding so difficult is actually just finding motivation sometimes to actually do work because like all this, I love content creating. That's like what I love, and I think that's what I want to do long term. But I got to pay bills, so.
No, I hear you, man. Definitely. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
It's not easy.
Because obviously the affirmation thing, obviously I've been hearing a lot of women believe in it. Like, I always hear them saying it. And I was thinking like, oh, is this stuff actually working?
Yeah.
So you're saying that you actually bring it into existence?
Yeah. Actually, more of my male friends do morning affirmations and stuff like that. Yeah.
I love that. Do you know why he don't really get it? Because he's always in Clubhouse.
So
this is obviously there's no routine there. His things all over the place.
I'm sorry.
He's all over the place. No, I'm on him. You get me? I'm on him. So he's all over the place. You get me? From when he slept, I've got a picture of him sleeping. I snapped him and the Clubhouse app there. You get me?
Is it?
Listen to what I'm saying.
That's it. No, you got that on me?
No,
you haven't. No, you
Listen
haven't.
to what I'm saying.
But that said, like just to be kind, I can. If you're doing it with purpose, there's a lot that you can make of Clubhouse.
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
A lot.
He knows now anyway. We've got a room today. You get me? We've got a few rooms, so you can join them. I got a room, manager to manager. Let's connect. So I want to help. I want any managers that not sure of things, I want to give them advice. And if I'm not sure of things, I want the managers that's been in the industry longer to share it. So I just want the managers on the stage. I don't want the artists. I just want the managers on the stage so we can all connect. And if there's things that we can help with each other, then we will do that.
That'd be great for people, because I know even just from I work with some artists, and I know like they've had grievances with managers in the past. So it might just be like, I don't think the managers have bad intentions, but sometimes you can always learn. So I think that'd be really sick. Yeah,
man. And I previously, after this year, I've had Twitter for long, like not long more, but maybe a year, but I don't use it.
Twitter's hard.
It's just so hard to use. So this year, I think I made a tweet. So I'm going to use Twitter more. Twitter more. And there's a few tweets. I've been testing out a few tweets. Like, oh yeah, this one works. Okay, this one not work.
Good luck though.
But it's just, you're just putting that out. So I went from, I think, having like 1,000 followers. This month, I think I got 2,000 followers. So I got 1,000 followers. So just tweeting. But so I'm on 2,000 now. But it is long.
It's like airing your thoughts, and sometimes you're like,
it's long, and then people are educating me more. But I've been seeing some deep subjects on there, like that's just always that goes crazy on retweets and that. So and I know you've been seeing some deep subjects. Is there anyone want to talk about what subjects they've been seeing?
Well, it's like Face got the juice over there still.
Oh, just one of my girls sent me like a thread on red flags, and wow, I don't even know if they were red flags or just I don't even know, just whole ass red everything, the whole room red.
Yeah. What would be a red flag for you?
I feel like if someone's late for like on a first
I
date,
was late today still.
you're a red flag.
But you was on time.
Yeah,
I came like
technically I saw the match at
dot.
I saw it match at 35 still. It was supposed to be 30. But
Nah, I think being late, because every time someone's ever been late, I mean, I'm talking like I'm good at keeping to time. I've got a problem. But if I need to be on, if it's work or like meeting someone for the first time, I will be on time unless it is a reason. So I feel like when people are ridiculously late for no reason, that's a red flag. Yes, what else would be a red flag for me? I feel like people that post overshare online. And
What
like,
do you mean?
so like if people use their socials as a diary, this is what I say, right?
Yeah.
Ever since, because I don't know if when you guys were younger, but it's very normal to have a diary and have like a journal and write whatever nonsense is in your head in there.
Yeah.
Ever since they bought like social media, people have forgotten about diaries and journals and they just use their socials as a diary.
Guilty.
And men do it as
no,
well.
But it works for you. No, but you're a reposter. You're not really a diary. Like you do.
I'm a reposter.
You're a reposter,
Insta.
but it works for you though. It works for you because people look at for them. It looks at for them for promotion, and they promote you because they see. I realize the strategy. They see that you repost. If they put your stuff up, they repost. So it's still.
No, I hear you.
No, but what you do, Bounce, is different. I'm talking about people that do the whole or like the subliminal, whatever it's called, like subbing people, putting their relationship issues on blast, their friends on blast, their this on blast.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like no one actually cares. And if they do care, it's because they want tea.
Yeah.
And they will. You see, obviously, I've been in the firing line. You get me? Like, my baby mum's put me on blast. Yo, like, I was in shape while the baby mum put me on blast and my head was sweating.
I remember that I called you.
I wasn't even. Listen, it's like I'm a human being.
But you wasn't even on the socials then.
I have an argument with my son's mum. What's the problem? And my son's mum triggered and she slapped me up and then boom, it was like. And I'm like, you don't know me.
But you wasn't even on socials then, though.
Wait, but you know me. I was on socials. I'm like, you don't know me. Don't turn against me. No, but
have you ever been subbed?
What do you mean?
Has a girl ever been like
pending?
No,
This is the famous.
I don't get those problems. I don't get those problems.
The newest one is, Justin LA Boy.
Who?
Justin LA Boy, like all the girls, including me, like love him. They're like so toxic.
Wait,
Justin LA Boy, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's cold. He's cold.
Yeah.
He's cold.
I followed him when he had 100,000 followers.
Bro, he's cold.
All them captions is like
Do you know-
everyone's relating, and I'm just Taurus always get digged out the most on there. I'm like, why is this guy digging out the Taurus?
Listen, he is cold.
Oh,
We should have.
I'm a Taurus as well.
What day?
15th.
Third.
Are you?
Yeah,
We're the best people. That's why. It's just
Brother,
pure
man's a
hate.
Cancerian, bro. They run the thing still.
No, I don't think so.
100%.
Get me.
Name
Cancerians run the thing, innit?
Name who?
Brother, I don't have to get into that right now. I don't have to get into that right now.
Look, you're my people. Who?
The worst are Scorpios, but we're not gonna go there.
Yeah.
Say that's an X.
So red flag. We're going on to the red flag thing. So you're saying I agree with you when you're saying that airing out your dirty laundry, like personal stuff.
That it's horrid. And the other one is when this one really annoys me when men go on about their haters. Yeah, they don't want to see me win. Like, all I'm doing is trying to grind from the bottom. Don't tell people your shit. Haters this, haters that. I'm like, why do you... Firstly, if you do have haters, why? Because I'm looking at that like, that is a red flag. That you're hated so much. Half the time, not even hated.
Boy.
It's just... it's so annoying. When I see that, I'm like, yeah, I've got the ick.
What's a physical one? You're trying to go light.
What's yours?
What do you mean?
Because I'm going to say women's one. Obviously, it's a women's one.
What's your red flags?
Wait, for me, for me, red flags. So say like, I don't know, like, so say for instance, you go around a social gathering or whatever, And then there's a girl that's just name dropping, and in my head, I actually like footballers. I actually don't know football. I don't know watch football or anything. And they'll say something. I'm like, I don't know who that is. And they're like, oh, this person. That's a red flag. That's because they overemphasize something that you just genuinely don't know. People that constantly do stuff like that, leaned heels, like if the heels are like leaning. I told people. No, listen.
What's the leaning
I don't
heel?
care. You lot all told me to share, so I'm sharing. You know what I'm trying to say?
What's the leaning heel?
Leaning heels,
please?
you know when they got the V going on, like you're walking and it's like you know what I'm trying to say?
Like it's inverted.
It's like a map. You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh no.
I'm not on all that.
Don't make me laugh.
I'm not on all that. That's
That
a
makes me
major,
nervous.
like it's because you just look at it, like if the heels are going, like bro, like just either not wear it, switch it up. And again, I don't care about what design of the shoes is. It could be from wherever the cheapest shoes is. It's just make sure they stand right. Anything you want more from me because I can go on.
What's a physical ick?
A
Or
physical
red flag?
ick for me. A physical ick for me is that maybe like people that dress comfortable. Dress comfortable. Don't dress comfortable like some people that will dress like over like tighter or white like mad thingy. Just dress comfortable. I don't care what size, just dress comfortable. Some people you feel uncomfortable, so yeah, that's my
Why?
I hear that.
yeah.
Nah, I hear you.
I hear that.
My red flag is more because I'm more in obviously I'm in the music industry. It's more the name dropping of artists or someone
Right.
that is. Do you know what I mean? Oh yeah, but you don't even know I even get on with that person.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You mentioned this person's name. Do you even know? So if you're doing that when I'm here, you're definitely doing that to other people about me. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it triggers me, and that's a red flag. And do you know what? Another one thing is a red flag. If I'm talking to a woman, if I'm talking to a woman, yeah.
At least you didn't say female.
Right, what are you saying?
Whoa. What? No, do you know? Actually, we need to get into that because
Why
I
did
actually
you
want to know,
get
and we need to tell
Yeah.
people because guys will
We'll
get
talk
themselves in
about that
trouble
in a minute then.
Yeah.
So, if I'm talking to a woman, yeah, I don't know if I'm getting it right or wrong, but you get me? My babes, I'm sorry. You get me? If I'm talking to a woman, if I see you on a snap, you're on Snap, and all you're doing is just snapping every man's car, I'm like, what the fuck? Like I just don't
The way you saying
understand
the
it.
RR is off for you, so right off for you.
It's a write off for me.
How do you
right.
know? Wait, hold on. How do you know she's in a man's car?
Because you just know. You know. You see when you're doing all of that?
She could be in a girl's car.
And the
Yeah,
car's
you
moving.
definitely-
Listen
a
to this.
dad's car,
Listen,
a
you're doing
brother's
all of
car.
that, and and the car's moving. The car's moving.
No. I know the pattern. You get me? You'll know the energy from the snap. You get me? If you're with the gallum, yeah? With the
Faith, you
gallum.
can't save him.
No, hold on.
Wait.
Faith,
If you're
have
with
faith,
the
you can't
gallum-
save him.
Hold on. You're just
Oh my
making
God.
assumptions. Okay, I don't speak for all the ladies out here, but I'll be damned if I go into a man's car and whip out my phone and start
Okay.
doing that. I'll be thinking he'll be looking at me.
Faith, have you
thinking,
done
"Who's
this
your
weirdo?"
one?
burst, wait, Faith, after the drinks and your burst, you're doing that. You get me? Well, that's what's happening. You get me? But
Faith,
I'm
have
just
you
saying
done
this
that one?
afterwards. It's the stories afterwards because you can do that.
Yeah.
But I want to see your story next with your gal because you're going somewhere with your gal. If you're not posting with your gal next, that's a red flag. You get me? Because you're in a
guys
man
are
car. You get me?
Yeah, 100%.
It's not dumb, it's true.
100%.
It's true.
100%.
Why is that a red flag? What does that mean? Just that.
Okay, cool. Look, I've looked at your day. I'm not a psycho. Try no, man's just normal with it. But I will look at your snap certain times and you'll be like, bam, posting, boom, done your makeup, boom, you posted your makeup, boom. You get me? This person's in this song. You get me? Yeah. You look sexy. You get me? Big back. You get me? Boom. Nah, yeah. Boom. What's happened? Then down the low, you're watching it. You get me? Then you're in the car. Boom. Yeah. Next tune. You get me? Next tune. Boom. Red interiors. Boy. What? Yeah. Red interiors. You get me? Okay.
Man, them love a red
All
interior.
right. Cool. Then yeah. Afterwards, there's nothing till the next day. Where are you? You get me? Because when you're with
The girl,
there's more happening.
The girls are
the
drunk.
drunkness, the dancing. They might start with just you, but then snapping the food. You get me?
Gosh.
And then there's another
A girl
red flag.
can't just enjoy her evening in peace.
But you wasn't giving us peace before. You wasn't giving us peace
He
before.
wasn't giving us peace. There was no peace before. And then another red flag here is another red flag is the Hakkasan thing. Like, do you know how to spell Hakkasan? Do you know what I mean? What do you mean you want to go Hakkasan? What? I want
I
to go
thought you were asking
Hakkasan.
me.
Like, what? Do you know how to spell Hakkasan? Like, why is it that we're so focused into, look, my people have a creased t-shirt on because it's not that deep. You get it? Like, it's not that deep. People are too focused onto name brand stuff and it's just killing us. Like, the food and
we need to touch on that.
the what's the other Nobu and like,
Novikov
and sexy fish. Like,
Amazonica's the new one.
you know
No,
what
listen,
I'm trying
let
to
me
say?
s-
So it's like,
Latins.
so see, for me, yeah, that I'm not saying we can go to nice restaurants. We'll celebrate something. We can go to nice restaurants. Doesn't matter if you have money or not. I'm just saying we don't have to make it as we're here and we're snapping it. We don't have to snap it. We can just go there.
I want to
and-
say something on
Get
that.
me?
Funny you say that because obviously, again, I was on Clubhouse. Somebody's putting it out there. So I said,
Of course,
I
you
said
was
to
on Clubhouse.
I said, well, honestly, I said, so I
Let's
said,
just
I said,
establish that everything
so-
that Ty's about to say is from Clubhouse.
So obviously, do you know? It's because I see it as like a survey. So as a group of women, I said, okay, so you meet a guy. Again, I agree with a man should always pay for his first dates. That's just me. I don't talk for all males, but that's what I believe in. So I said to a group of females. So say it's on your 7th date, the guys pay for it's your 6th date, your guys pay for all 6. You go to pay for the seventh one. I would expect a woman to say, like, not expect, but if a woman said to me, do you know what, you've done 6 dates, let me get one. I could understand that. That shows that a woman respects your pockets.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of, and remember, dating is like a sort of preview of how a relationship's gonna go. So clearly she understands about balance, and you get me. So I could take that. Whoa, who told me to say that? No, this is dating period. Like, you need to pay for all of this and this, that, and the other. And I got like, oh, they teared into me. That's the day that had me up all night in your yard. I couldn't believe it.
I told him, come off the app. We've had,
Bro, I was
had
on
an
the
intense
ropes, bro.
app, yeah?
I was on
said,
the ropes,
come off
bro.
the app. No, but what he done is
Yeah.
he's made a room. I'm like, Ty, come off the app. He's locked off the room. Yeah, I'm locking it off, boom. And then he's made another room with the same subject.
I need
And
my
then
people.
later on-
I need my
They came,
disciples.
they come back.
I need my disciples.
And then later on, I've gone in my room, come out my room, and I'm seeing under pressure. I'm saying, see, I told you, come off the app. I just went to bed and left him in the living room.
But listen, I was under pressure. But how can that be? Like, is that like what? A woman can't just say, "Oh yeah, do you know what? You've done 6 dates. Let me get the 7th one, man." Like, what is that? Is that mad? Is that mad? If a girl wanted to say,
I think it's more based on maybe. I can't lie to you on a relationship. Like, if
no,
you've gone on 7
dates.
I think if you've gone on 7 dates, I reckon that's more. You're seeing that person now, isn't it?
Yeah. You
Like,
are
you're
pretty
more
much.
than-
No, but I'm saying if a
you're-
woman wanted to say to you, like, nah, like, bounce, like, nah, man, you've done, like, you know, it just kind of
But
shows.
I reckon a lot of women would.
I think a lot of
Bro,
women
you
are
you sure?
capping.
Because there was
Nah,
like
they're
20
trying
women.
shit. I can't lie.
Yeah.
I think that maybe I think by the time you got to a 7th date, say now you've gone on a date a week, like you might even link in the week at each other's house, maybe around the like 4th, 5th date. At that point, she would have paid for something.
Yeah.
Like even if it's Deliveroo, do you know what I mean?
But do you know what? I don't even actually want to. It's just the mannerisms that I'm like.
The
See me, I'm an observer.
thoughtfulness.
So see if I see someone say, no, you can't do that again. Even if I probably wouldn't even let her pay, but the fact that in her mind, she's respecting it. That's what I'm on. Just the respect. Like, Rod, you know, you get me. It just shows that she's respecting that you've not. So when you get to a relationship with them, like me, like, oh, let's go for dinner. Like, nah, baby, let's just eat in. It kind of shows that there's some sort of a woman that actually can, like a yin and a yang, that can calm you. When you're about like men would more do stuff reckless. I feel women are more money calculated. The way that they handle themselves with money is a bit better than men, I personally believe. So it's just like, it just kind of shows a balance on people. So when I said that, boy, you told me to say that, boy, trust
they got
me.
onto you.
They got on me.
I've given up having these conversations because at the end of the day, what works for you is going to work with someone else.
Yeah.
I don't really care if someone
That's
has
true.
that standard. I'm going to find someone who also has
Matches
my
what you-
standard.
yes, yeah.
So if that's their values, like, that's fine. They'll find men that are happy to pay for all their dates, and you just go ahead and find
Women
a
that-
lady
yeah.
that, you know,
No, don't
is
say I'm not out here
considerate.
trying to make it they'll pay for my dates. Hey, Faith, I see where you're going with this. That weren't the case.
He spent all
That
his
was
money
not the
on
case.
the rollie.
You get me?
Hey, Wimbledon, get
He's
there,
just
my people.
he's trying to get his money up again.
Listen,
so ladies,
I'm trying to say this is a long time saving. How you expect us to do that? You know what I'm saying?
I hate it when guys try and take you to like Haksan and all those places on like the first 3 dates, I want to say.
Yeah.
I just find it very uncomfortable.
Like show off.
Yeah, I'm a top tables
Like,
man.
you're
I'll tell
showing
you
off.
straight. I'm a top tables man.
I don't
I
think
wouldn't
that is
rather- I'd
showing
rather
off.
not.
Me, I'm. Get me? I'm single. Like, you get me? Like, I'm looking for love. You get me?
Aw.
I'm looking for love.
Is that because of
you get
lockdown
me?
though?
I'm.
Because I feel like lockdown and loneliness has driven a lot of men.
Yeah, man.
to
I'm lonely.
want love.
I'm looking for love. You get me? You're now listening to the Music Lifestyle Culture podcast. Yeah, Hakkasan. I feel like I can't lie. I've been on dates in like them places.
Yeah. First dates though.
First, like I think for me, where obviously my background is like I've been in prison for a long time and I've come out, so I just it's not like I'm not a trend follower, but I just go with what like if do you know what I mean? Like if like I think I'm lazy, so if I've gone to that place before, I just know like it's a safe space for me. I'm not gonna see now Hakkasan's jarring. You just see everyone that you know in there, so it's like. But if someone's sent me somewhere else, like I'll try this place, I will try different places, and I'll ring up and book. But I don't think I'll book Hakkasan to like in order to like show off. But I just contradicted myself, because I did, But it's like if a girl said to me, "Oh yeah, I want to go Hakkasan," it puts me. It's a red flag.
If she says it,
if she says it. But if I just say, "Oh yeah, what do you want to go for food?" and I just book Hakkasan without her knowing, and then I'll pick 100%. her up. Then it's like we've just gone somewhere. She's not bothered where we go. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Right.
100%. Again, man, when I could talk for. I don't know. I could talk. I could just should say I could talk for balance. We're dope humans. Wherever we go, we're gonna know where we're going. This is what I'm trying to say. This is, we've got when we obviously you get through the phone expectations. You're talking whatever. So it's kind of you get a kind of gist of the person you're with. You're not going. Girls will say straight away, "Nah, this ain't the guy for me." If a guy starts talking about, let me not pop no one's thing down, but you kind of get the relays of what sort of person the person is, and they know we're gonna wherever we're going, we're gonna have fun. That's the also that matters. Fun, innit?
By the time you get to the point where you want to go out, you kind of know like this person's gonna be a vibe.
It's natural instinct, 100%. So yeah, man, I definitely.
Okay, moving on to I think we was having a conversation earlier about you. You said something wild about a relationship or marriage. What was it?
Let me read the tweet. Let me find it.
It was a wild tweet. Like this had man like
wild.
I said something that I was like, don't say that on the camera. Don't you say that on the camera. You want this blog to get to me.
The tweet was, okay, a man and a woman are married for 17 years. She cheats on him and he gets past it. Okay, he gets past it.
Mm-hmm.
So they divorce. Sorry, he can't get past it. Sorry. So they divorce. She starts dating the guy she cheated with and he hits her. She wants her ex to intervene. And I'm not going to read the whole thing. There's like screenshots and messages, but context is that they've got kids together. Her and her ex-husband have got kids together. Yeah. Obviously, the kid's staying with her. Yeah. And the new man's just fist her up. So, yeah, she wants him to intervene. What are you saying?
No, how would you go about that?
I can't lie to you. She, in my head, is like, you cheated on me, you broke my heart. Yeah. And you see me, I'm a bitch boy when it comes to that, you get me? So you cheated on me, you broke my heart, but I'd like, I look at it in the context like, anyone that puts their hand on a female anyway, so it could be her, I could hate you with all my guts, but you don't deserve a man to put their hands on you because a man's strength and a woman's strength is totally different.
Yeah.
100%.
Are you with me?
100%.
So I ain't gonna lie, disclaimer, but I'm mashing one. I'm mashing one. Disclaimer, I'm joking. I'm a license. You get me? But I'm saying that man, that I don't approve of any form of men like
it's not okay.
Like aggravation with women, any form, I don't agree.
Do you know,
with.
that's why I definitely believe, like, see, like, people that, so say, for instance, see that situation there, being a new man in a situation, so even though he's the guy that's cheated, like, my girlfriend's cheated on me with, we have to get past that eventually, because obviously I've got kids in the situation.
Yeah.
So I definitely think there needs to be a communication between the dad and the new guy. there has to be some sort of communication because they need to show presence. Because I find that, not saying there's some weak men out there that thinks that a woman's alone or thinks that, and really a woman's strong enough by herself. But again, people that have that in their mind, they have a mindset that a woman's weak, where women do way more stuff than a man can do. So I definitely believe that need to be a strong communication between the new guy and the previous guy, especially when there's kids involved. You know what I'm trying to say?
I think so as well. Personally, I feel like his main concern should be the kids. I heard last week that if there's domestic violence, the authorities actually have the right to intervene to get the kids out, even if the kids haven't experienced any abuse, because they're in an abusive environment. So if I was a dad, my main concern would be, let me get custody of my kids.
Yes.
Because like, you just don't know what could happen. Yeah. And then after that, I mean, no man should put hands on a woman. Yeah,
I hear you. But do you know what? See, because obviously I've got kids, yeah. It's like, as much as we say that as the parent, it's like that child, every child from a certain age, they cling to the mum. And I wouldn't want to be, I would definitely try to work it out before that. If that obviously measure has to be taken, I'll definitely go for that measure. But I'll definitely would try, even if it's going to be mediation or something where we can kind of get back to a foundation where we can go on from this point. Like,
would you want to mediate with someone that's hit the?
No, but I would like to know. I'm talking about with the mum.
I can't lie to you, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't like. No, man, I ain't gonna lie. I'll mash. Like, I'll go mad. I'm just trying to. Listen, it's a touchy subject. Isn't
of course, it's a touchy subject for everyone.
I've been with you for 17 years. Do you know what I mean? And I'll be honest that if she had a affair or she slept with someone else, I don't think I could throw that all away, innit? And I will love you for the rest of my life. I might not be in love with you, but we've been together for so long.
Obviously, I'm just trying to be politically correct for the camera. You get me, like, but you know, because I'm trying to be politically correct.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be that route.
You said obviously the main thoughts of getting custody.
Yeah, definitely. I just feel
would you be would you feel any sort of rage? Like, what's going on in my, I'm raising a big concern now.
Yeah, definitely. I think not all abusive environments is it that the children are exposed to it, because I've heard like people grow up and say, I had no idea that my dad was abusive to my mum. So a lot of people just keep that separate from their kids, but then there's a lot of people that say, I saw my dad or my stepdad or whoever abused my mom. Sometimes I feared for my own safety as well growing up. So I feel like as the other parent, there is a duty of care to have for the children because as adults, we make our decisions. I mean, she made her decision, not saying she deserves it, but she made the decision to stay. Because I feel like before you get to a point of being physical, to imagine the times when you've ever like got physical with someone, and there's like a process before you. I mean, I've never hit anyone apart from like my brothers growing up, but
did they deserve it all?
Yeah, of course they did. The little shits. I'm the oldest, so like there's a before it, like going back to then. Before I actually put hands on them.
That's what I'm saying. See the stuff that women can see,
we're kids. Before I put hands on them, like there was a warning.
Yeah.
So people don't just wake up one day, someone says something to them, they're triggered, then pop. Yeah, there's like a process. Yeah. Maybe he might have been like verbally abusive or psychologically abusive.
That's what they are.
Or like even if he was aggressive, maybe he didn't put hands on her yet. So I feel like there's a process, and for all you know as a dad, your kids could have seen that process, and you don't know if that's where he's going to end or that's just the middle of the rest of his madness. Like one day you hear stories of like the dad or the stepdad or something, just all the family's gone, like everyone's dead because he's had a rage and everyone's dead. So as the dad, I feel like your first concern would be to get the kids out of that situation. In the midst of that, you can have a conversation with the mum. You can intervene. I would probably say reach out to her parents, her sisters, brothers, friends. Do some kind of intervention. But like abusive situations are just
You got to
so
attack head on. You
difficult.
definitely got to go head on.
But
You got to
so
attack head on. You
difficult.
definitely got to go head on.
But in the process of getting like custody of the kids, the authorities probably will be involved at some point.
100%.
And I think a lot of people are very hesitant to get like the feds and socials involved because I get it, but I don't know, man.
I hear you. Before I think we're gonna go on this last topic before we wrap up. Obviously we're all on Clubhouse, and this is an app that is
This was created by Clubhouse.
it's very creative. You can gain some serious links. You can be very successful with what you're doing on it. I just want to. What are the do's and don'ts on Clubhouse before we wrap up? Just so that's just like as a woman, as a mandem, like what is
the
do's
moderator
and don'ts?
Extraordinaire? You mean
But I know-
professional moderator, famous moderator.
Famous moderator. We had to give him a telling off me beans and that of what they're doing wrong. So I just want to know amongst us three, what are the do's and don'ts, and what do you find annoying like on there?
What do I find annoying?
I'll let you guys start.
I'll start.
Yeah.
I find annoying, I've got 2 points, One of the points, that I find annoying where you got two big egos and they control the room. So you have 30 people on that room, in the room, and they have
I can actually visualize you watching the room,
and you're watching it, and you got two people that just they're the center of attention, and when they explain something, it's like, fucking land. Let me land. And be fucking quick.
No.
Be fucking 30
The
seconds.
plane's too high to land, bro. The plane's too high to land.
3-4 minutes, and you're still talking about the same
It's
thing.
those monologues.
That's one of them, And another thing, I would say, is you see a man's testosterone, How do I say it?
Testosterone. You said it right.
Testosterone, yeah. It's too aggressive, like not aggressive, it's too manly. Not aggressive, it's too manly. So we overpower our women's voice, and I feel like that has to stop, innit? Like, I feel like if there was 50% women and 50% men, the men will be like, you get me? And the woman, and it's like, we need to stop that.
It sounds like Pingu.
Don't edit it out.
But it's true though. And it's like in the background you can hear, and then like you hear the little poor voice like, can I speak?
Let's speak.
And another woman's like, let her land, man. Let her speak, you lot. It's like, and it gets all peaked. So I feel like we need to more focus on letting our women just speak more. I'm not doing it to get any good books because all men are trash, you get me? That's what you're saying. But I'm just saying we need to do it more just to like, we need to fix up. You're now listening to the Music Lifestyle Culture Podcast.
What annoys me about that is the vacuous conversations. You just chat shit like from morning till dawn. Dusk, sorry. I just feel like also oversharing. I can't believe the amount of oversharing on there.
What do you mean?
Like just people are just willing to just give up all their personal information,
sexual, like mad sexual,
unprovoked. Like unprovoked. You don't even say I had a friend who. No one does that anymore. It's just like I did it with chess. Like
no,
it's. I'm just like raw. Like what? Yeah. And what else do I hear on that? Yeah, the whole like. This moderator badge, what the heck? No, it's like people are like mod me, DMing me, mod. But that's mad. Still,
who's that?
That's what man. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
I feel like it
man are DMing me still.
It has the same like effect as what I think.
I ain't said
people,
it not once.
Even I mean,
I just get collateral damage. I get mods, and then Bounce was in the group, and I'm just like, oh my god, it wasn't even me. I'm just made mod. It's so
crazy.
But yeah,
I feel like some people won't go into a room unless if they've been made a mod, and I feel like it has the same thing as like the verified tick.
Yeah, people putting in their pictures and that. You see the people putting in their pictures. They put the mod badges and the blue tick in the photo and their photo.
What do you mean?
They put the actual badge.
And the blue tick
in there.
What do you mean a blue tick? What, the verification?
In Instagram.
So they put it together?
So they put it on their photo. They pitch stick it inside their photo. So when they have their photo up. You got in the actual image there's a blue tick or a mod badge.
Yeah, it's so bizarre.
Yeah.
I hate
Respect
that.
yourself.
What else?
What else do I hate on there? I just don't like that we can't use a platform civilly.
Yeah.
And
With dramas.
I actually enjoy. I never thought I'd give Americans a compliment, but I feel like Americans are able to use that platform, at least the rooms I've been in, even if they're chatting shit, they're able to like have a conversation where it's not people coming at each other or talking over
They don't
each
respect
other.
the UK though.
They don't, do you say?
They don't respect the UK still. But I get what you're saying though.
Some of them
Yeah,
don't.
some of them.
Some of them
respect
don't
the
know how
UK.
to do it. I hate the echo chamber rooms where it's just a bunch of people. I made the mistake once of entering a room where girls were talking about men who are not generous, and they were coming for men who they thought were not generous, and saying that that's just normal, like you should do that anywhere. And I was just like, you don't know what people's pocket is saying. You can't determine what one person's pocket is, and then say because they got someone did this gesture for someone that's not generous. I just feel like it's mad disrespectful. So I tried to bring balance. Yeah, they all came from my head. Probably thought, oh, look at this pygmy coming in. Nah, if he's not doing this and this and this, then he's like tight. So like the whole echo chamber thing is just really dumb. Just that basically.
Ty.
For Clubhouse, for me, what annoys me is more the clicky stuff. Because obviously, do you know what? Sometimes when it's productive, you don't need to be clicky.
Well, the conversation.
Like literally, we're trying to see. Obviously, obviously when I've had rooms in that, it's like obviously where I know people, they messaging me like, yo, boom, they're sending me. You know when they can send you in a private chat from the screen, like they did the green thing come out like say, yo, someone wants to go in a private chat. Yo, get me up on the stage. And I get it, like, cool, but sometimes I hate people that just come on the stage just not saying nothing.
Yeah.
Just if you're not saying nothing, again, if I ain't got nothing to import on something, I'll come off the stage.
Abuse it, innit? Yeah.
Yeah, so they abuse their rights on the stage. And just some people that just like, just creating mad narratives that doesn't need to be, like, it could be something that can go on a closed off room and it can be sorted out in private, but they bring it to the stage and they just got 500 people watching to the foolishness. So I just think people that just abusing it, some ways that you can actually handle something with a proper code of conduct, but it's like, yeah, for me, that's what really I feel that annoys me on that app. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's lockdown though. People are just idle.
Yeah, man.
Once outside's open, I think Clubhouse will really come into its own, because it's like so much on there that you can just gain.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in rooms where there's like one room that I'm in all the time, and it's just like affirmations and people just speaking positivity to start your day. That one I go in like quite regularly. There's ones where it's like teaching you about investing. People share information on like what stocks they've been watching, like on what stocks they think will make money. I mean, I took someone's like not advice, but one of their tips on a particular stock, and I've made 25% back on what I've invested, and it's gonna continue going up. So I've made money off there. And like, yeah, it's just, there's so much knowledge you can gain.
Do you know as well, what I'll quickly say on that subject is like, we don't realize that we are growing, like they're watching us, because there's a lot of creators on there.
Yeah.
People that are creative are getting creative. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So like, even like we done just something that was meant to be a joke. It had like 800, 900 people just there waiting for an hour for a class. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Just for a class with like basically a nano artist like my friend Rome's.
Right.
And Sideman. Then they was waiting for 800 people.
And big up Sideman as well for even... Like,
doing it. Yeah, he took part in it. You know what I'm trying to say? Bouncer lost me money though. Bouncer lost me money.
It was good
you
energy.
Get me? My
I don't know
good friend lost me money.
I don't know you. I don't know you.
Yeah, trust me. Like, and it was literally like people's waiting for 2 hours. 800 people in the comments. It went viral on Twitter. It's like this app, we are growing the app for them. So they're saying, wow, like, so they're watching us grow their own app. And that's why I feel that it's sick. So, because it's actually free for all. You know what I'm trying to say?
It is.
It's a free for all, and we think we should definitely utilize that. And you get me?
People should get off Sideman's back. Just want to say that.
Yeah, I want people to get off Sideman's back still, man. In my bridge and still.
He's trying, Sha.
Trying.
He's like,
I rate his
he like, I feel sorry for him. Do you know what? Like, even as a black woman, I've been talking about the topic of like, you know, colorism and stuff like that for a while on like my podcast, and I'm getting to the point even where I don't even want to talk about it
Mm.
because I don't see a way out. I really don't, and I just seen people like Sideman who he's got a lot to lose, but he's like, fuck it, let me just because it's stuff that has to be addressed, and a lot of men are. I say it's mostly men, really. They don't get it. They're not seeing what he's trying to do.
They can't relate. Not a lot of them.
They can't
Some
relate,
can't
yeah.
relate
Some can't
to
relate.
Sideman.
Like,
innit?
see,
Some
but
can't
do you know
relate.
why I rate him? Yeah, because he literally will go down to, like, see, like for trolls, for instance, he's telling you straight, I'm giving every troll 100% energy, like 100%.
I don't want no smoke from no trolls.
I know, but
they start saying nasty things. My feelings start getting hurt.
Yeah, no, but see him, he don't care. Like, that's why I rate his thing. So basically, even with the, basically,
I think he does.
He does care, man.
No. When I say he don't care, meaning he's on it. Like, he's showing. If you come in with 100, like
Colvin, man, I reckon if he was busy, he wouldn't even care. Like, he wouldn't not care. Like, you would see trolls writing, but you're so busy. It's just like
his bounce back's quick.
Okay, and just get on with it.
He's resilient,
bro. Listen, see with the from Rome's, he said he'll be back. He didn't want to do it. Rome's went. He went away. Yeah. He came back. We said come. It was at 10 o'clock. He said we said come back at 12 o'clock with your new lyrics, new bars. He came at 11:59.
Yeah.
My friend left till 2 hours. My friend was an hour late.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, my friend was an hour late. Yeah. And he come back 11:59 ready.
This is another topic.
I don't even know about this.
Touch on, but
Gosh.
man.
Yeah, man.
A question though. Your podcast, is it all women?
Yeah, Talk That Talk.
Yeah, so
you have a few
was it called?
I have two. So I've got my own called the Clapback Podcast, and there's two of us. We're two Northerners. If you haven't heard, I'm Northern.
Oh shit! What are they called?
And then our other one is Talk That Talk, and there's 6 like core cast panelists.
So where do they find you?
We actually auditioned for that.
So on YouTube, where they find you?
Sorry. I thought, how did you find us? Sorry. That was,
shit.
That was such a ditzy moment. Find us on YouTube. We're Talk That Talk on Matrix Media. That's the platform. Matrix Media. But the easiest way to find us is on Instagram. So go to Talk That Talk _show, and we always have our link in the bio.
Well, can I be on there with all the gals? Like all the gals?
You should come on.
Can I come on? Can you invite me, please?
Wait.
Of course.
Not you.
What? Hold on a minute.
Can you invite
One
me?
second.
Please?
See what he
Can you
does.
invite me, please?
Are you watching
Get
what
me,
this guy is
Not
doing?
you,
You know.
not you.
Are you
watching
Can you invite
this?
me, please? Can I? No, I want to be on a podcast.
I'm the one that got faith.
Wait. I want to be on a podcast with 4 other women.
Do you see what he's doing?
And I want you lot to grill me about men, and I want to see
Hold on a minute.
how I can answer the questions and what I can do for the man. That is a sick. That will go. It will go.
So hold on a minute. Do you see what he's doing?
Bursting to go on our
Do you hear what's going on? Do you see what's going on here? This guy has
please,
just got.
Bursting, please get me on. Please, I will shell it. So why does men do this?
Well, I've got a question.
Talking. Why does men do this? I'll be like, well, boom, 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 well, boom, 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 and then the man and he'll
Wow,
no, but I've
you're seeing it in life.
Why are men so triggered by our podcast?
No, I'm not triggered, but you got beautiful women doing well, and they're doing well on there.
I'm not gonna.
And I want to be around the beautiful women.
There's one.
What?
That is triggery. She ain't she don't trigger me, but she's triggery.
Triggery.
Yeah.
Who's that?
The one.
I know who you're talking about. She's a sweetheart.
Listen, she says something. She says, wait, what did she say again? If a man slaps my ass.
Man can't take
man can't. But the way she said it was like raw. Like, see, you're telling you about doing a 30.
Nah,
quick.
I think there was so much fake outrage. There was so much fake outrage.
Was like, I'm
on
gonna
that.
believe it.
No, because let's break it down, right?
Yeah.
I get why on the surface people might be outraged, but let's be honest, as a man,
of course, that's a mad thing.
Okay, she gave a very no one's out here slapping bums, especially in the age of Me Too. Ain't no one trying to catch a case. But exactly, but there's situations where you're with your man and there's another man and there might be some kind of friction or some sorts. Happens in all walks of life. It's not even a street thing. And you, as a woman, we don't want our man to be the weak one.
No, of course not. But it's still obviously, remember, it's all. So when we were listening to it, we're like, it's like even the way because there's obviously, do you know, there are some men that are literally like, you know what I'm trying to say? We know what there's some man that's not on that.
Yeah.
I'm on the phone, like I don't want nothing to do with it. So there are some men, obviously there's some men that ain't on that. You mad, you're with your woman, and a man can't just come out and just.
All right,
like,
this is a big topic for another time.
day.
We have to invite you again for part 2, Faith.
No,
Thank
we're going
you
on
so
her.
much.
We're going on her thing, innit? That's what we're doing.
Yeah,
That's
we're
what
going
we
on
are
her.
doing.
Yeah.
We
Listen,
are doing.
Thank you for coming on.
Oh, thank
the
you for
show.
having me.
Please, man. Thank you. And when you're ready, draw for me. 'Cause I'm ready. I want to jump in the podcast world. My brother here, you get me, Tyrone, aka Clubhouse, Mr.
AKA,
Clubhouse. You get
listen,
me?
AKA,
Mr.
listen. Make
Mr.
sure you go
Clubhouse,
check out.
AKA Mr. Clubhouse, surname.
Make sure
you
you
get
go
me?
check out one of my artists, CJ100 as well. Let me just put that out there. You get me?
You get me? What else? Get me? What else is you checking out?
Boy,
Plug yourself.
hey,
Do me a
boy.
favor though. Just say, yo, my people, make sure you check out one of my
You-
artists, CJ. Do that, please. I
Yeah,
beg you.
I beg you don't to give me orders like that.
I couldn't say that.
You know, like that. It was too. I felt a bit forced in that. Like there was like a gun, but yo, my people, make sure you check out one of my artists. CJ100 has got a new track out. Well, not a new track, but it's been out for like a month or so. Rock Paper Scissors. Make sure you check. It's on all socials. You get me?
Do you any other businesses? What we plugging in? What? Is
Do
there?
I have to say yo my people because I feel like it doesn't really.
No, it does.
yo,
hit
you gotta
like
say
that.
yo, my
What?
people.
Where you from, Brum?
No, like near Sheffield.
Near Sheffield.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to London.
I mean, I've been here for like nearly a decade, but it's okay.
I can still hear the accent a bit.
It's
still.
there. It's there, small. If we're plugging, I mean, I'm a marketer, so I help people with their businesses. I work with artists and other creatives, businesses to help grow their business through marketing.
Alright,
So
let
if
me
you need
plug
help
you in.
with that,
You're my people. Faith marketing, plug her in, DM her. Boy, top rates. Boy, you get me? Now, Ty, Faith, thank you for coming on the Music Lifestyle Culture podcast. Esther, again, we miss you. We want you to come back. I know because of your job, COVID measures, obviously you got to play safe. So, but I miss you. I miss your jarring voice. I know I speak to you every day on our group, and I moan to you, but I do miss you, Esther. But yeah,
You need to
thank
get
you.
some Batman
Thank
music.
you. You get me? Like, subscribe.